anal sex, because that's also one of the things you teach is anal sex. And I think anal sex, there's such a big discrepancy between like people that want to do it and people that are too afraid to do it. As a woman that talk to a lot of women, I know that women don't necessarily love anal in general. I know that there are some who like just say, oh, I absolutely love anal. But like most women I talk to, they don't love anal. So tell us more about anal.
Well, it depends on why they love it or don't love it. If they don't love it, it could be they never had pleasurable orgasmic anal sex.
Yeah,
right? They only did it for their husband and boyfriend's birthday or whatever. It's like a special treat. I let you. So the context is not sexy. I think the first thing is let's comfort is everything. So if your partner is feeling like I don't want to poop on your cock or whatever, that is just that's not the sexy thought you need, right? Subscribing to the wrong channel. So one technique I really love is go take a shower with your partner, wash your anus with soap and water. Together. So there's like this reassurance that I just cleaned it.
Yeah.
He
what about
cleaned
the inside
it.
though?
Inside. Soapy finger a little bit.
Yeah.
And then lick it. And then after that point, after you wash it and lick it, right? Wash it first and lick it. It creates a mental frame that is okay.
Oh.
Psychological for the receiver because you just did this whole cleaning routine.
Yeah.
His face is there.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, so there's less psychological things to deal with. Yeah.
So like wash, lick, enter.
Also bring a waterproof vibrator in the shower. So stimulate the clit while you're combining a sensation that feels good to her to a new sensation. And when they're joint, it feels really good. I think that's like one really important technique. And the other one is about Gigi Angle actually popularized this on the internet. 45-degree angle entry porn, because the membrane is so thin between your anus, from your anal canal to your vaginal canal. So if you point it up a little bit, you're more likely to you get more pressure to those nerves in between.
Point what up? The fingers?
Anything. Finger your cock at a 45-degree angle. So your entry point is 45 degrees. So you just tilt. So just say if this is the anus and you just tilt a little bit up.
So you tilt your hips, like you're in a position where.
Yeah.
What position would that be?
It depends on where your orientation. So like just say if she's sitting on you, then her leaning forward a little bit towards you, but there is a right angle.
Towards the face?
Towards me, like so she's
so if I'm
me.
Cowgirling, but instead of my pussy, it's my anus.
Yeah.
I would then lean closer.
Or if you're doing doggy, her face will be down and you are tilting more up.
Oh,
a little bit.
It's when men kind of like lean back a little bit, right?
A little bit. Yeah. But everybody's slightly different, so you could find the right angle. 45-degree angle works really well. There's a good ER trick that I learned from doctors. It's counterintuitive. You want to get something in there in your mind to release the first and second sphincter is about pushing out. So imagine like if my finger's on her anus, I'm trying to get something in.
Yeah.
If I don't tell her to relax, I tell her to push out. It literally opens up the anus.
Oh, push out. Like pooping.
Yeah, bearing down. Yeah, exactly. And
like I'm gonna poop.
Because that's when it opens.
What if poop comes out?
It doesn't. Also, if I get to share one technique, this is a really good one.
Yes, please share the anal technique.
If you're worrying about poop through anal sex, you could check poop without getting in the anus. So you put your finger inside her vagina, and then your finger pad is pointing down. Again, this is the anus. You tilt down and then you swipe this way. If you feel anything solid underneath, then there's poop in the chamber.
Whoa!
Not time for anal sex.
Whoa!
If you don't feel anything, close is clear.
Oh, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, you could check it before you stick it.
Wow, you are a great sex hacker.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, you could touch it first and see if there's any.
Wow, that's such a great hack. Okay, now let's talk about women that say they can't come. Okay, a lot of women tell me they can't come. And when they say that, they don't mean clitoral orgasm, they mean vaginal orgasm. Like they can't come from sex or from their partner or just can't have vaginal orgasm. What do you say to that?
Well, first of all, we have sort of a hierarchy that from Freud, that penetration alone, so P2V only leading to orgasm, is somehow better than any type of orgasm. I think not true. All orgasm happens in your brain pretty at the end of the day. So where you stimulate it does not matter as much. However, there's a distinct difference from clitoral stimulation versus internal stimulation. And the difference is, how nerdy do you want my answer to be? Okay, I'm going to make it super simple. When you touch externally, it's like the touching the tip of your cock, right? It's very sensitive, it's very immediate. Or internal sensation like male prostate or cervical or A-spot, G-spot orgasm is a slower radiating experience. However, your body has to be super relaxed in order for that to happen. But you don't have to rely on that type of nerve where it's more like it's like a good kind of period cramp, but it's pleasurable. But the easiest way to train yourself to have a easier time having an orgasm due to stimulation is use your go-to. Let's just say if you like a vibrator, you like to rub your clit a certain way. Use your clit to edge yourself to almost to the place of no return. Then back off a little while your partner is fucking you.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Yeah, so you just wait until the internal sensation tip you over, and then you could train your brain.
Yeah.
To be more likely to have that sensation associated with an orgasm. And if you train it a couple of times, that's why being a personal trainer is an advantage in what I do, because a lot of it is
so effective.
Yeah,
that's how I had my first vaginal orgasm.
Yeah,
it's like I edged with a vibrator with my partner for a while, and then like maybe when I'm about 10 seconds from coming, I removed the vibrator and like he enters and his cock was already hard and ready, and like that's how I came. Yeah. The first time, and it was so liberating. Yeah. Yeah.
So you could definitely learn and train yourself depending on like what you prefer, but edging. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that. For the small dick kings out there, they always have this question. It's like, if my cock is average or smaller than average, like what's your number one sex tip?
Well, I think most people underestimate like their cock is really, I mean, we're not talking about extreme, right? If you're on the extreme, just say if you have a 15-inch cock versus 2-inch cock,
right.
Those both parties suffers quite a bit. But majority of humans are in the 5 to, let's say 4.5 to 6.5 range. Majority of humans on this planet. So most of the time your penis fits well for most people. So a lot of times I have friends or I have clients, he has a 9-inch cock. It's huge. His brother have a 12-inch cock, and he have such a complex about his cock. Yeah. So it's the comparison game that we play. Bigger is not always better. And if I'm playing with a size queen and my cock is not her preference, I could get over it too because it's just not her preference. But most people don't realize that a majority of people, they would prefer your cock size. And more importantly, it doesn't matter what cock size you have. If she's not having a good time and she's not having a orgasmic, pleasurable experience, it doesn't really matter. So I think I'd rather focus on the pleasure that you could experience. And most of the time, your cock is good enough.
Yeah.
And if you're not the right fit for that person, move on because there's more people on the population.
Love that. Yeah, because again, like, your penis is just one of many tools. Yeah. You can use your mouth, your tongue, your fingers. Like, obviously, a lot of women are so curious about squirting and wanting to squirt. Like, your fingers is like magical. And
they will remember how you make them feel more than
what your penis measurement. Looks like. Yeah, honestly, that's preach. I love that.
For listening, this was Love Bites. Love Bites. By Dr. Tara. Follow Dr. Tara on social media at lovebites.co. Have an orgasmic day.